Wait, you guys are actually talking with ChatGPT about your day? I thought it was a joke. How long will you guys leave out a glass of water in your house and still drink it? It's not like it goes bad, but after a while it's weird, right? How my bed looks at me when it's time to wake up. What happened to him? They realized they bought a lollipop for 30 cents in 2010 whereas their friend bought a Bitcoin. My American friends talking about their credit score. Me, the what? Who remembers these? These won't erase she. When I was 16 a girl wanted to come over and watch a movie. When she came she asked why I wanted to watch it in the living room instead of on a laptop in my bed. I replied saying we recently got a 4K TV and it was better resolution and that laptops simply aren't good for films. Know the work rules. Appropriate, mecha hit, or you're sweet. Inappropriate, HH by Kanye. Hello human resources. Only model used a chatbot to talk to her subscribers. It accepted a marriage proposal in her name. AI replaced my job with a housewife job. Your wallet when you go shopping for shiny yet useless rocks. When you turn the movie way up to hear the voices but suddenly there's an action scene. Go on. Experian. Your credit score has dropped by 32 points. Me. Why? I have been making my payments and nothing's changed. Experian. Son misbehaves. We have long heartfelt conversation about what he did, why it was wrong and how he can learn from his mistakes. Me. No matter what I'll always love you. 9-year-old. Crying. I love you too dad. 5 minutes pass. Son does same exact thing again. Me. This she lux. Did you know that light travels faster than sound? Is that why people look bright until they start talking? Europeans with unlimited leaves. Americans barely managing with their limited casual leaves and sick leaves. Indians not granted their allotted leaves because the project is in critical stage. It's not. So Sanita's reaction to a Japanese employee taking a leave. Dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow. In China all employees are physically and mentally fit, no need for leave. Citizens are happy to work. Plus 15 social credit. Who would win? Advanced AI chatbots with constantly evolving memory, a console with a fixed RAM of 128 bytes and 4KB ROM cartridges. Man, whatever you do to my daughter I'll do to you. His daughter's weird boyfriend. Hey now, don't get me too excited. You seem happier. Thanks, I uploaded a whole argument to ChatGPT and it said I was right. I was telling my sister that I have been going to the gym recently and my nephew said you should go inside when you get there and I don't think I'll ever recover from that. When you suspect your friend has been sniffing your chair after you get up but low-key you have been sniffing his chair too. Man, get stuck while trying to fix the washing machine. Babe, I'm stuck. His girlfriend and his stepsister fighting over who gets to help him first. British people when barely identifiable food is slopped onto a plate and is brown. Guy just enjoying his affair. Coldplay. The girl I ask out rejects me because she's actually a so I don't take it personally. She likes getting effed by a on. Rich people. Earth these past couple years. The type of CEO and HR that tells you we are like a family here. Person whose first language isn't English, says something, an American, corrects them, me an Englishman, corrects the American, me, the American, the non-English speaker. Love reading about men in history, like unfortunately he never found a wife. His elaborate scarf collection sold for $1.2 million in 2011. He and his closest male friend Chauncey, with whom he shared a bed, lied within weeks of one another. They were known for their dinner parties. Blow my mind. Since some people got less than 2 eyes, every person with 2 eyes has more than the average human. Stop being lazy. Me showing clear symptoms of mental illness. You'll ever say something in conversation and you can physically feel that you just chose the wrong dialogue option. 2020 real versus cake. 2025 real versus AI. Nobody is born cool, except of course, bus drivers who stop when they see you running. When I turned off my Wi-Fi because I'm going to leave the house for a week and then some random dude knocked on my door asking me why I turned it off. Asked my therapist who their therapist was and went to see them. Asked them the same thing until I got to the final boss therapist and defeated them with my train wreck of a life. I don't know what Labubu is, and now I'm too afraid to ask. I have reached the age where I drive around and say dang, I remember when this was all woods. Every summer fate chooses a CEO for the sacrifice. That's the ritual. High schoolers when they see another school during a school trip. I'll never forget the day KFC had me wash dishes for my interview and never hired me. I don't like this ad. Why am I seeing this ad? This ad overheard my conversations. Can't say I'm tired without my mom making it a competition of who is the most tired and who has more reason to be. How high school guys look in the movies. How they actually look. This mattress salesman started off his pitch with an explanation that the brand was first designed for bedridden people in hospitals to prevent bed sores, and I was really impressed that he immediately perceived the lifestyle I'm looking for. How I enter the Las Vegas casino with 500 plus hours of playing. I calculated all possibilities, you fool. Skynet in movies. Skynet in reality. Remember when politicians kept their promises? Neither does Pepperidge Farms. Welcome to heaven. Here's our art collection. Wait, they're all unfunny variations of the same AI art. Haha psych. Do you ever sit back and realize you're not anybody's favorite person, you're just kinda there, and then you get the sudden urge to distance yourself from everyone and chill alone? No matter how bad a day I'm having at work, at least there's no point during which I have to run 1 mile for a grade right after eating, then change back into my clothes and resume work. Me on my way to submit my taxes, knowing full well I have no clue what a deductible is. Me, memes, the daily tragic news. That moment when you tell your homie that you're looking for a woman who's 6 feet 7 inches, a joke, but he actually finds one for you. I want a girlfriend so hot that people walking down the street know that I'm funny. Baked beans for some reason. British people. It's 2075 and your daughter wants you to meet her boyfriend, but it's a reffing clanker. Cardi B is selling an essential oil to help people relax. Chloroform. When you marry an old man for his money and you lie first. When you know bro smells his fingers after scratching his booho but just can't prove it. Admit to cheating. Admit to being a Coldplay fan. Here's my first attempt at synonym roles, just like Grandma used to make. ADHD is being pretty good at basically anything you want to be and absolutely terrible at anything you need to do to live. Men invented arm wrestling so they could hold hands and look in each other's eyes. When you see fewer AI generated images. When you see fewer AI generated images. Fan content, amazing work that matches or even surpasses the original source material, the most horrifying and disgusting she known to man. Scientists at the Institute of Seismology listen to the movement of tectonic plates. My first kiss was at my cousin's lake house. They told their foreign exchange student to say hi to Grace the Italian way, and when he went to kiss my cheeks I went in. Everyone literally pointed and laughed. Luckily my brother had a seizure later which really saved the day. My organs watching me take medication on an empty stomach with cold brew. Hitachi, a product for every hoe. Knowing my luck I'll be reincarnated as me again. Me, 60% of my wages, landlords, I'll take that my lad. I was explaining to my Indian colleague the phrase "there's no such thing as a free lunch." She told me the equivalent in Ukraine is "the only free cheese is in the mousetrap," which is so much better. Adam and Eve looking at people who think that the earth is 6,000 years old. Let me get this straight. You think pineapple belongs on pizza? I do, and I'm tired of pretending it doesn't. When you were bullied for saying anime is cool, but now everyone is watching anime because it's cool. Somebody that I used to know plays on the radio. The first word is anxiety. How it feels to not be brain rotted. ChatGPT, this is all hypothetical, isn't it, Tom? All academic. Smiling. Of course, sir, it'll be our little secret. When you so nasty, you get banned from Stein Island. In my last corporate job, I took an entire weekend to figure out how to automate my everyday tasks in Excel and then just watched movies on my phone for 9 months afterwards. What women think men want on a date? Sorry I'm late, I had to finish my makeup. What do you mean you're not even using brand makeup, just no name makeup? But I needed hours to finish my look. No brand, no date. And this dress looks like you have worn it at least 3 times. Why didn't you buy something new? What men actually want on a date? Sorry I was late. I tried to finish my Warhammer minis. I have a big fight tomorrow. What faction do you play? Orc, how about we order some food and finish your minis together? Get down, Mr. Frodo. Oh, that's somebody I used to know on the radio. Now and then anxiety. Keep on trying me. Somebody's watching me and my anxiety. The only time I have ever lost a road rage cussing match was when a Jamaican woman shouted, "Your mother has 2 noises, one of them is hers and the other one is you." I had no answer to that. I just sat there thinking about my life. When you go to the seaside and want to rest in peace. Guy cleaning a diner bathroom let me walk in but said no poo-poo, and I very seriously nodded and assured him no poo-poo. Old people trying not to fall asleep on the couch after bragging about how much better they are for waking up at 5 AM. Tech YouTubers saying soldiered phone barriers pollute the environment. Me who has never thrown away a piece of tech. Mummies when there's a zombie apocalypse, they can only lay there and suffocate. How cashiers look at you when you don't tip them for flipping an iPad around. Ex-lovers cooking up another sob story to make you look like a bad person for cutting them off. The girl that's never been treated right. A reffing Spinosaurus in a reffing storm that isn't related to the first picture, but it's a really cool effing Spinosaurus. Coldplay concert outfits summer 2025. My girlfriend catching me watching the show without her. Me trying to explain it accidentally autoplayed 4 episodes.
Spare change, ma'am.